Today, we're diving into a text that's both mysterious and highly controversial, the Book of Enoch. If you've ever wondered about the secrets that didn't make it into the Bible, then you're in for a treat. This ancient book, revered by some and banned by others, is full of angelic tales, prophecies, and visions that have fascinated believers and scholars for centuries. But why was it excluded from the Bible, and what exactly does it reveal? Stick around as we uncover the shocking truth about the Book of Enoch. If you're intrigued by topics like these, please subscribe to our channel. It truly helps us bring more unique and thought-provoking content to you. Thank you. The Book of Enoch, or 1 Enoch, is one of the most intriguing ancient texts, attributed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. Though referenced briefly in the canonical book of Genesis, Enoch himself remains an enigmatic figure. According to Genesis 5, verse 24, Enoch walked faithfully with God. Then he was no more, because God took him away. This short verse implies that Enoch was exceptionally close to God, perhaps even spared from death. Such a brief mention left room for speculation, and the Book of Enoch expands upon his story in remarkable ways. Traditionally, the Book of Enoch is believed to have originated around 300 to 200 BCE, though scholars argue it was likely written by multiple authors over several centuries. The earliest manuscripts discovered in Ge'ez, the ancient Ethiopian language, suggest that the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, which considers Enoch canonical, preserved it in near-complete form. However, portions of it were also discovered among the Dead Sea Scrolls, confirming its significance among ancient Jewish sects, such as the Essenes. The Book of Enoch is divided into several sections. The Book of Watchers, which delves into the descent of the fallen angels. The Book of Parables, which contains visions about the Son of Man, a term that would later become central in Christian theology. The Astronomical Book, or Book of Heavenly Luminaries, which provides descriptions of the cosmos and celestial bodies. The Dream Visions, which includes allegories of Israel's history. The Epistle of Enoch, which offers moral lessons and apocalyptic warnings. Each section adds to a complex narrative exploring humanity's relationship with divine beings, the corruption of the earth, and prophetic insights into the end times. The Book of Enoch is unique among ancient religious texts in its vivid descriptions of the Watchers, a group of angels who descended from heaven. According to the Book of Watchers, these angels, initially meant to be watchers and guardians over humanity, chose to abandon their heavenly posts. The angels were led by two figures, Semyaza and Azazel, who encouraged them to break their celestial vows and partake in earthly pleasures. These fallen angels took human wives, resulting in a hybrid offspring called the Nephilim, often described as giants. Genesis 6 verse 4 briefly alludes to these beings, but the Book of Enoch offers a more detailed and controversial account. The Watchers' presence on earth led to chaos and corruption. They introduced humanity to forbidden knowledge, teaching skills such as metalworking, weapon-making, and even cosmetic arts. This knowledge, according to Enoch, polluted the earth and led to moral and spiritual decay. As the narrative unfolds, the Nephilim grew in strength and violence, terrorizing humanity. In response, God decided to purify the earth through the Great Flood, sparing only Noah and his family. The Astronomical Book, or Book of Heavenly Luminaries, is a fascinating inclusion, filled with detailed observations of the movements of the sun, moon, and stars. Scholars believe this may have been an ancient Jewish attempt to document celestial bodies and track time, suggesting that the writers possessed an impressive understanding of astronomy for their time. Meanwhile, the Book of Parables offers visions about Judgment Day and the arrival of the Son of Man. The term Son of Man appears in both Jewish and Christian texts and is central to Christian beliefs about Jesus. However, within the Book of Enoch, this figure seems to embody divine judgment and salvation, offering mercy to the righteous and judgment to the wicked. Some theologians believe that the Book of Enoch may have influenced early Christian beliefs about Jesus, even though it isn't part of the official canon. Despite its popularity in certain Jewish and Christian circles, the Book of Enoch faced resistance and controversy, eventually being excluded from the Bible. Several factors likely contributed to its ban. Theological divergence. Enoch's detailed accounts of angelic beings, the fall of the Watchers, and the Nephilim did not align well with mainstream Jewish beliefs. While Genesis briefly mentions the Nephilim, the extended narrative in Enoch diverges from the rest of the Hebrew Scriptures, which largely avoid supernatural descriptions of fallen angels mingling with humanity. 2. Apocalyptic and Messianic themes. The apocalyptic and messianic themes in Enoch, particularly in the Book of Parables, closely resemble Christian beliefs about Jesus as the Son of Man and the ultimate judge. However, these concepts were controversial in Jewish communities. As Christianity began to separate from Judaism, such messianic expectations became a source of contention, making the Book of Enoch less appealing to mainstream Jewish groups. 3rd. Canon formation. By the 4th century, church leaders were working to formalize the biblical canon, and the Book of Enoch faced scrutiny. Church fathers such as Augustine argued that it could lead to theological confusion. Augustine even criticized its mystical nature, believing that certain teachings could mislead believers. As a result, during the Council of Laodicea in 363 CE, church officials began standardizing texts, ultimately leaving Enoch out. 4th. Preservation in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. While the Book of Enoch was banned from the mainstream biblical canon, it remained highly influential in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, which to this day includes it in its canon. The Ethiopian Orthodox tradition has preserved a nearly complete version of the Book of Enoch in Ge'ez, allowing scholars a rare glimpse into its original text. Misinterpretations and controversies. The complex symbolism, cosmology, and angelic depictions led some theologians to worry about misinterpretation. Certain readers saw Enoch's portrayal of the Watchers and Nephilim as a validation of supernatural or occult ideas, adding to the controversy surrounding the text. As a result, it was labeled as apocryphal by the early church and dismissed from the canon. Despite its exclusion, the Book of Enoch left an indelible mark on religious and cultural traditions. In the Middle Ages, Jewish mysticism began to incorporate similar themes, which found expression in texts like the Kabbalah. In Christianity, Enoch's influence can be seen in the New Testament Book of Jude, which quotes directly from Enoch, demonstrating its impact on early Christian thought. Jude 1 verse 14 to 15 references Enoch's prophecy about the Lord coming with 10,000 holy ones to execute judgment, a clear nod to Enochian themes. Modern literature and culture have also drawn inspiration from the Book of Enoch's themes of angelic rebellion and forbidden knowledge. Writers like J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis incorporated elements of cosmic conflict, otherworldly beings, and an ultimate battle between good and evil. The Book of Enoch also fuels conspiracy theories and alternative religious theories. Some speculate that its descriptions of the Watchers and Nephilim suggest extraterrestrial involvement in human history, adding layers of intrigue to its narrative. The Book of Enoch stands as a unique testament to the diversity of early Jewish and Christian beliefs. While it didn't make it into the mainstream Bible, the mysteries and revelations it contains continue to capture imaginations. Its detailed descriptions of celestial beings, divine justice, and hidden wisdom have influenced many, prompting reflection on humanity's relationship with the divine. Whether viewed as historical myth, spiritual allegory, or esoteric knowledge, Enoch challenges us to consider the boundaries of faith and tradition. That brings us to the end of this journey through the mysteries of the Book of Enoch. This text is a window into the beliefs and questions of an ancient world, filled with intrigue and wisdom. If this deep dive sparked your curiosity, we invite you to subscribe and join us as we explore more secrets of ancient texts. Every like, share, and subscribe helps us keep bringing these stories to light, so thank you for being a part of our journey.